Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you're notified when we have a new video ready. Looking for a good smartphone but have a tight budget? Well, you don't have to empty your wallet to get a phone that'll serve you well anymore. Yes, some compromises will definitely exist. However, if you're getting your first smartphone, you may not want to spend 10,000 rupees or more just yet, and there are some pretty good phones you can get for significantly less than that. To make this list, we've stuck to the phones that Gadgets360 has reviewed, and here are the phones in no particular order. Coming in at just under 7,000 rupees, the Infocus Vision 3 is a decent choice on a tight budget. It falls a bit short in terms of its camera and display when compared to phones that are about 1 or 2,000 rupees more expensive, but makes up for it with long battery life, and it's also really well priced. That, along with the sturdy construction, makes it an appealing pick at this price. For specs, it has a biggish 5.7-inch HD Plus display, a 1.3 GHz quad-core processor, and 16 GB of storage. You also get 2 GB of RAM and an 8 megapixel front and a 13 megapixel rear camera. At just under 8,000 rupees, the Smartron T.PHONE P is a real solid pick as well. It does well in terms of its display and performance, and it's a nice looking phone to boot. The phone is also great value for money, but what really stands out is the enormous 5000 mAh battery, which earned it the highest possible battery life score in our tests. Apart from that, it's fairly standard with a 5.2-inch HD display, a 1.1 GHz octa-core processor, 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. The Xiaomi Redmi 5A is a strong budget contender that does okay on many fronts, and its great battery performance and pricing helps it hold its own even against slightly more expensive handsets. Xiaomi has better phones, but its most exciting options seem to be priced between 10,000 rupees to 15,000 rupees these days. It's a pretty basic phone on paper today. It has a 5-inch HD display with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage, along with a 1.4 GHz quad-core processor. You also get a 13 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. Accomplishing that at under 5,000 rupees is pretty cool though, and the 3000 mAh battery keeps the phone ticking along for a long time too. The good news is that the Xiaomi Redmi 5A is also available offline for a slight premium compared to its online price. The final phone on this list, the XR, shares its pricing with the Xiaomi Redmi 5A and a whole lot more besides. The phone has a fingerprint scanner at a reasonable price and it delivers good battery life, but its camera is only so-so and it feels plasticky. Despite this, it's also an incredible value buy with great battery life, which makes it worth considering. The XR has a 5.2-inch HD display with a 1.4 GHz quad-core processor, 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. It also has a 13 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera, and a huge 3500 mAh battery. It's a good option for people looking for a value for money buy, making it a good overall pick. So these were our top 4 phones to pick under 8,000 rupees. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and like always, for all things tech, log on to Gadgets360.com.